Hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because this is another Overwatch Hero guide. And in this guide, we are covering Ana, the newest hero added to the Overwatch character roster. Now, I would say she is the most difficult hero to use out of everybody in the entire game. And console. Now on PC, I hear that she's fairly easy because you gotta aim with the mouse. However, because Ana is a sniper and she has to be so accurate, on console you gotta use the control stick, which makes it very difficult. However, I'm kind of getting used to Ana, and I'm seeing that she is a very powerful healer. So let's get on to some of the stats, numbers, and tips and tricks on how to play Ana. Ana's playstyle is very similar to a mixture of like Widowmaker and Zenyatta. Because she's a sniper, she can tag enemies from far range like Widowmaker and also kind of get them at close like Zenyatta. Now, Ana has basically two kinds of projectiles. When you fire from the hip, she fires a projectile like Zenyatta's orb. When you fire scoped in, it's a actual hit detectant, like you aim, the bullet instantly hits your target that you're aiming at, and you have to be ADS for this. If you hip fire again, it's a projectile, so it's going to have travel time, so keep that in mind. If they're close, don't ADS. If they're far, ADS. Ana can heal teammates and damage enemies. Now, healing teammates, it heals 75 hit points, which is basically grabbing those little health packs. Damaging enemies, it gives 80 damage per dart. And it's not really that powerful. She does not have a headshot multiplier, so you can hit somebody on the head, hit somebody in the chest, on the hand. It's always going to give them an 80 damage point. Same thing with a teammate. Stick their head with a dart, stick their foot with a dart, it's always going to heal 75. So it kind of takes away of being very accurate, but she is still a sniper, so accuracy is the key. Ana also has a sleeper dart or tranquilizer. Now this hits the enemy and you have one shot. It puts them to sleep for 6 seconds or until they receive any kind of damage. Melee damage, bullet damage, laser damage. If they receive any kind of damage, they will wake back up. So when you put somebody to sleep, it's better to either jump them or just run away. I tend to use it more of a getaway option. And it also has this grenade. I'm not too sure what it's called, but it increases the rate of healing on teammates and stops enemies from healing in general, and I believe it also lasts about 6 seconds. So let's get into some tips and tricks on how to use Ana out in the field during different situations. So Ana does not have a high damage output. She really focuses on healing, and she should because, well, she's a healer. So the highest damage you can ever give to an enemy is doing this simple combo when they are put to sleep. You want to tranquilize them, shoot them, punch them, throw the grenade at them. That is the highest damage you can give to an enemy. I'll do it here. You can tranquilize them, shoot them, punch them, grenade. You got to do it very quick because the instant they're shot when they're tranquilized, they're going to get back up. So you want to combo the last two punch and grenade really quickly. I believe the grenade gives 100 damage, and as I said before, it stops the enemy from healing for about 6 seconds. It's not that powerful, but it's the most Ana can give anybody. And on top of that, if there are teammates near you, you two can jump them and take them out relatively quickly. Now, when Ana gets shot, she can also heal herself with that grenade. It heals 100%. Not 100%, 100 points. So I'm down to 64, I throw it to the ground, it brings me up 100, 164. It can really be used to get yourself out of sticky situations. If you're about to die, just bomb the floor, heal yourself, tranquilize the enemy, and get out of there. Or vice versa, whichever you feel more comfortable with, but use it as a getaway option. If your teammates are together, throw the grenade in the group of teammates, healing them all by 100, and any darts that you happen to stick them with have increased heal time and increased heal percentage. Ana's ultimate is the Nano Dart. Now this tags on teammates, you cannot put it on yourself. This increases the teammates' movement, damage output, and by 50%, and damage intake is reduced by 50%, so they basically become a juggernaut. However, they are not invincible when they are tagged by the Nano Dart. Make sure you keep that in mind, so if you're playing anybody and you are tagged, you will glow blue, you will have electricity on you going like Dragon Ball style, but you will not be invincible. And as you see right there that just happened, the robot had low health, I tagged him with the Nano Dart, and he still died. It will take a little longer for you to die, but you can still receive damage. So if you're playing as Ana, make sure you tag somebody who has a lot of health. The Nano Dart combos very well with tanks and people who can deal a lot of damage output, like 76 and Bastion. Symmetra is surprisingly powerful out with a Nano Dart. You could tag Roadhog, you could tag Diva, you could tag Zarya. McCree, Junkrat, as long as they have a high damage output. And Tracer, surprisingly, is also very, very dangerous. You do not want to tag Mercy, Ana, Lucio, basically people who aren't really focusing on giving damage. Just don't tag them. Tag the dangerous characters. And that's basically about it. She is a very, very difficult character to use, especially on console. I feel like lowering your sensitivity would make it a little easier because you're more accurate, but, don't make it so sluggish that you can't defend yourself. Try lowering your sensitivity a little bit so you can get the hang of the sniping, but still fast enough so you can, stop any players who try to flank you or catch you off by surprise. Again, come into training mode and just practice with Ana, or maybe go to versus AI mode, have the AIs on easy, and just get a feel for her before you get to play her out in the battlefield against other players. She is very, very difficult to use, but trust me, if you get the hang of her, she can outperform Lucio, she can outperform Zenyatta, and she'll probably be giving Mercy a run for her money when it comes down to healing. And that's basically about it. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at Davontos, man. And as always, I'll see all of you in my next video. Have a nice day.